Hello everybody, Jake here. April flew by and May is upon us. I make this video in the last few hours, couple minutes of May. Little late, busy month, short month. Hope everybody's doing well. I like the game still. It's going well. They're doing new events. Starfall Circus is coming. The League of Villains came out a couple months ago. Things are happening that seem to make the game better. There's formations, which I'm not a fan of. I like opening my raid chest quickly. They add something new to the game, but they make farming harder for me, so 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Let's see what's going on in the game. I love the Season 4 heroes. I like ninjas the best still. I wish I had more. I wish I had 5-star ninjas, which I don't. I have 2 4-star. Rosters looking better all the time. You can kind of see what I use for a mono team of red, a mono team of green, a mono team of blue, which is my best, a mono team of yellow, finally, which is one of my worst colors. I make purple, yellow mono teams. I use Zulag as my tank. I got the Hero of the Month, Frosh, from May. He was fun to play around with. There he is. I got 2 Lianis from Hero Academy training, my first and second. I was excited about the first one, and then I was mad about the second. What are the chances? You get 2 Lianis from your 2 Hero Academy trainings. And I have some Season 4 Hero of the Month, some Season 4 4-star heroes that I'm enjoying playing around with. And they're both just completed. I haven't moved Mac, but 2 of the better ones are complete, which I'm excited about. I'm starting to use Tatuka, who I like better than Hansel. It's a really cool hero. I like it a lot. Lots of heroes in the past couple months. I missed the yellow one, Urasis, who like I said, yellow doesn't treat me too kindly. I still don't have the full troops in yellow. Troops are important in the game. I don't prioritize them enough over heroes. I should be. Let's see a team to see my troops. I'm going to stop at 17 because I have to, because I don't have the resources after that. Blue is my best color. I have an 11 as well. But troops are really important. If I was a young player coming up in the game, that is the advice I'd kind of like to hear. That your troops can be more important than your heroes, because they can get used over and over again in events. They add to the heroes. They can be used in war repeatedly. They can be used in events repeatedly. It's great to have good troops. So I'm going to emphasize that. I hope that gets across. Let's jump into things in May. Blast from the past. Hero of the Month in May is... Wow, I have a lot of crap up. Mei Yung. I hope I don't have to cut the video for this. Here goes. I was just working on it. It's in my photos. Mei Yung. This one's nicer, this view. I actually edited the photo so it's actually bigger and better. It's from Aeon Games. I had edited this photo to be perfect for the video, and I'm not going to use the edited photo because it was hard, and I have side stats. The Hero of the Month in May looks good. I'm a fast hero, a monk, with a high attack, 743. A good defense, 762, and health is 369. She is fast, she resists water, and she has an attack up. She kind of does a Misandro thing, hitting chain striking. There's a 3-star that does it now too. It's becoming more popular. This hero is a little bit different than past heroes, which is cool, and it brings something new to the game. What she does, deals 270 to a target at a fast speed. Has a 70% chance to hit random enemies for up to 4 times. Additional hits deal minor damage. With the additional hits, she gets attack up. It's each time she gets attack up, it's 5% up, and it stacks to a multiple of, or a maximum of 10%. So a good-looking hero. An answer to Taloria. I've said I'm happy getting reds because I find green tanks are a prevalent thing in the game. I think red is an important color to have at this time with the meta we have. Himdall, Taloria, things like Mother North and Albi need to be taken out fast. This hero helps with the meta, I believe. A fast hero, a good hero. Let's see, that other passive. I explained she's water resistant, so she resists Vela. She's a monk, which isn't the best class. That passive, I have it in my memory. On mana reduction, the hero gains 30% attack for 3 turns when mana reduction events happen. Did I miss anything? I think that is the hero. I like her. She's probably going to be a B+, A-. I don't see what stops her from being... I just don't think it's strong enough to be a full-on A. But I'm betting B+, A- because of what the meta is right now. Looks like a good hero to me. Something different, too. Excited about it. Let's jump into the month's calendar. I need to learn to use my phone. Or not talk over the transition times. Beef jerky, screenshots. It's in your files, it's in your downloads. Guardians of Teltoc is the event. May schedule. Here we go. Sorry for the delay. Let's make it look good. Let's see. Let's get it so it can be screenshot. It always comes out smaller on YouTube, and that upsets me. So we are finishing up the Tavern of Legends. Tavern of Legends, I think, will still be going on 2 days in May. May 1st is a Saturday. May 1st is on the east coast of the United States in 2 minutes. As I said, I'll probably be doing this video into May. Tavern of Legends is going on until May 2nd. Sunday. At the end of Sunday, roughly at 3 a.m., Dennis Rises will start on the east coast of where I live in Massachusetts. Tavern of Legends, an event I like. I still can't beat the Ninja Tower. I'm hoping this month is the month. I'm at 48, 49. I don't like spending the resources. Most people in my guild don't, and now I'm in a strong guild, a stronger guild. People in my old guild had beaten it. I miss my old guild, kind of. I do a lot better for stuff. It's a mixed bag. It's nice to get ahead. I get a lot more prizes from Titans now, killing 13-star and 14-star Titans. Both, I'm in the east of the equator. It's a group of alliances. When you're in a group of alliances, I've found with this and other video games, you don't have recruiting problems. Recruiting becomes a little bit more easy. Great group of players. My old guild was the Coffee Pot. They still have a little room. It was fun. My name is Java Jake because they had a coffee name policy in the game. It was just fun, and I found it a fun group of people to play with. That's what I got on that. That's a little bit of a tangent. Let's get into this. So, it shows the end of May on the first day, on the Monday, because May ends on a Monday, and the calendar didn't have room. I really want 5-star ninjas. Another tangent. Let's get all the tangents out of the way before this gets going. Okay, Tavern of Legends, first 2 days of May. Finishing up. I beat it on the second in the first few hours. Love the Tavern of Legends. Almost failed it the last time it was through. Never have failed it. It came out like when I was 6 months into the game with a weak roster, but I've always passed the Tavern of Legends. I almost failed it a month ago because in the last battle I'd used everything. And then my internet went out in the last battle. And I had nothing too great, and I had to use items to get through it. Items are a great way to get through a challenge event or the last level of kind of anything. If something is hard, you can use items. You want a good cast of characters, but items will help a ton. Tornadoes, scrolls of alteration are so hard to come by. Tornadoes, time stops, dragon attacks rather. Not the bombs. The bombs are a little too weak. Potent immunity potions. Something like that will work most events pretty well if you have a decent cast of characters. You can get by on 4 stars. I try and sprinkle these with gems, and it makes it go slower. Gem-like advice. Okay, Tavern of Legends through May 2nd. Trials of Justice on May 2nd. Paladin and Monk emblems. Atlantis Rises begins immediately after the Tavern of Legends, May 3rd. May 3rd at like 3 a.m. Featured heroes are Ariel, the Shark Guy, Makar, Raphael, Past Hero of the Month, and Ranveer. Wouldn't mind a Ranveer. Wouldn't mind a good 5-star healer. Have the Ratasquirrel thing. Ratoscar. Ratatoscar. Always need more healers. It's great for war teams, etc., etc. Atlantis Rises runs the 3rd through the 5th. I'm not a big fan of these being on weekdays. I miss them being longer weekend events. But we're getting lots of events, so I guess that makes me okay with it. On the 5th, we have the Trials of Strength, which are Fighter and Barbarian emblems. The Costume Chamber comes on the 6th, my sister's birthday. Featured heroes are Justice and Obacan. They just made new costumes. Costume Chamber is a great way for new players to get roster versatility. It runs through the 8th. Like the Costume Chamber. Still should probably do a 10 pull. Gem broke, so it's not going to happen. We'll see. Unless I run into gems or they have a great deal. Probably not likely, though. After the 8th, the Costume Chamber ends, it looks like around noon. It ends at 3 a.m. on the 8th, I bet, the way it looks. On the 9th, we have Valhalla Forever, where I don't spend that much. I try and beat levels on hard and finish that mode, hard mode on Valhalla Forever. I beat the easier mode with the end of the story, or with the last days of the story, or before Valhalla Forever opened up. So Valhalla Forever, May 9th through May 19th, probably ending at 3 a.m. on the East Coast. That first day, May 9th, we have Trials of Fortitude, which are Cleric and Druid emblems. And it shows you what hero trainer you get with beating that, and it's a green hero. You can see it on all that. I'm not going to go through and say, like, you're going to get a green trainer hero. Those are helpful. They're very helpful, so I suggest doing those. Emblems. My new alliance loves emblems. Where we announced mana pots were in the shop, the 200 gems for 100 mana pots deal. Now we really announce emblems and focus on it. It's really an endgame thing. Emblems are important, and they take your war teams further, and they're just important to know. Emblems are so important. I still don't find that. I still love like items, and I did spend a little bit on the, wow, I can't remember what kind of bird it is, but the sale in the store. There's a sale with a bird, and there was some 99-cent emblems. I bought them the other day because I had a little bit of Google credit built up. And yeah, a couple emblems. I'm finishing a White Rabbit. He's got 15 or 16 emblems now, but you want those emblems on your defense team especially. They come a lot. They do a long way, and they do a lot for tournaments. There's a gem of advice and a tangent. So we're on May 9th. We got Valhalla Forever till the 11th, my 40th birthday. It's a big one. COVID really ruins things. Featured heroes of Valhalla Forever are Baldur, Alfreak, whom I like, and Ratatuskar, whom I have. Ratatuskar. On the last day of the 11th, we have Shiloh Desert for yellow gear. The darts, the orbs, and that is what you get from Shiloh Desert. On the 12th, you have the Trials of Mysticism, which are wizard and sorcerer emblems. Some good wizards. Not that many sorcerers right now in the game. I don't know who I'm going to use my sorcerer emblems on. I think I have a lot banked. Okay, Guardians of Teltoc. Still using the challenge events a lot. Really upset with my last level. They only gave me one slot in inventory for more heroes. That really upset me. I played... Oh, I can't even remember what the challenge event... The Fables of Grimforest. I got 2 Gretels last month. I got two Lady Willertons too. Yellow was nicer to me than usual, my weakest color. But was really upset. I worked my butt off to level in Grim Forest and really only got one stable slot for more heroes. Lots of the YouTubers have said they need to do something about stable space. People in my alliance are getting rid of their threes because the storage space is so expensive. I have 286, and I think I spend 350 or 400 for more spots, 5 more spots. But now they only give me one per level, and I'm at level 71. I'm not too happy about that. I think it's just a sleazy thing to do when you have unlimited troop space. Maybe not unlimited hero space, but I don't really have all the answers, but I don't like how stingy they are with space in a game where you need space for your heroes. I guess it makes you prioritize, but that's what I do know. So Guardians of Teltoc. You can use it to level. Rare 3 still has a lot of energy, or has a lot of XP per one world energy. It's quicker to use Atlantis Rises when you're at my level. It just is quicker and better. I'm not a fan of using Valhalla forever. There's definitely benefits to leveling during a challenge event, which would be Atlantis Rises, Guardians of Teltoc. Valhalla Forever has a slight advantage. You can get gnomes, but I don't recommend it. The two events you want to level during are Atlantis Rises and the Guardians of Teltoc. I try and level in line with things like events. There's just a better reason to use your world energy there because it's more bang per world energy, and it gets you to the next level faster. It's starting not to feel that way. Leveling is monotonous, and it's like 2 million energy per level soon. I think I'm at 1.5 million. I could exaggerate because it feels it's extreme. It takes a lot of work. Leveling is getting slow. I'm happy to do it. I still repeat Rare 3 a lot in the challenge events mostly. In the past, we had the League of Villains, and they thought that they would make heroes from that event reflect, but I haven't heard any more on that. So that's what I got. The Guardians of Teltoc runs May 13th through May 17th. And then you have the Mythic Titan immediately on the tail of it. Guardians of Teltoc, I'll talk about more during the end of the video. I always show the slide of what you get, and you can screenshot it. What do you need to know? Guardians of Teltoc is a great place to pull because I would love Guardian Panther. I would love Guardian Gazelle. I wouldn't mind. I would like another Guardian Jackal. I would be happy if I got Guardian Kong. The Guardians are great characters. It's a great place to pull. It's a great place to put a 10 pull if you need it. With ninjas being what they are, I might recommend pulling in the Ninja Tower over the Guardians of Teltoc. Guardian Gazelle would be amazing. I don't see there's not a featured hero like with seasonal events. It would be cool if there was. I've never thought about that. It just blurted. But your chance of probably getting a event hero is equal where there's no featured that I've ever noticed. I don't remember the dates on the 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th. On the 16th, my brother's birthday. We all have May birthdays. Shame, shame. I didn't mean to flip my screen. On the... When's my brother's birthday? 16th of May 11th. 5 years, 5 days apart. 16th of May. On the 16th of May, we have the Trials of Serenity. You got a blue troop trainer, but the Trials of Serenity get you Ranger and Paladin emblems. Rangers go great with ninja troops. If you have ninja troops, always put them with your Rangers. That's a gem of advice, but the Ranger buff, the Ranger talent bypasses defense, and ninja troops bypass defense, and they stack, so your chance of bypassing defense with a ninja troop on a Ranger that's emblemed up is extraordinary. It's a lot better. Meaning you can bypass defensive buffs, meaning attack wow, defense up and reflects. So you want ninja troops with emblem rangers. Rangers and paladin emblems. That's what you need to know. May 16th. Trials of Serenity. But the gem there is you want rangers with ninja troops, because you get that defensive bypass. Okay, the Mythic Titan event I love, but it takes a lot of resources. I listen to Empires and Puzzles books talk about this with Colonel Longnuts because I watch other YouTubers. And some people kind of wish it rotated months because it uses so many resources. I didn't want to spend another $5 on the game, but I always have spent that extra $5 getting the gifts from myself and my alliance. It's a fun event. I like it a lot, and that's why they get my money too. It gives great rewards. I'm in a guild that makes top 1,000. I think we got about 500, so I'm happy there. It's a fun event. I enjoy Titans anyway. I find them to be fun and challenging. So a Mythic Titan, a little bit longer in the battle, and using all these items is pretty fun to see how high a score you can get. I'm usually in the top 1 or top 5. Usually in the top 5 and occasionally in the top 1% stats. Enjoy it. Find it challenging. Fun event. Titan is May 17th through May 19th. Mythic Titan. On May 18th, you have Morlovia for purple gear. Tabards, tool traps. On May 19th, you have the Trials of Survival. You get a red trainer hero. And you get Barbarian and Rogue emblems. Then you have the Voyagers of the Underworld, the Season 4 event, which I enjoy. New story, just beating the easy mode first off, doing a few hards here and there. Still trying to beat Season 3 hard. There's a progression. These heroes are awesome. You want them. Recommend doing it to get the tokens, and they give you the tokens from chests now. 10 pulls here aren't a bad idea, but they add more and more heroes as the event goes on. But the heroes they have are good, and they put out a lot in the beginning, so I'm not against a 10 pull here. I'm still finding 2 ninjas on a team, one of the hardest team comps. 2 ninjas in the wings can be very hard, and sorry I keep shaking my phone. In raids, I get my butt kicked by ninjas more than anything, I would say. More than by Season 4 heroes. Big fan of the ninjas. I probably will have enough for a 10 pull by the Ninja Tower, and that might be where my 10 pull goes. I don't know these things until they happen. It's hard to call. Voyagers of the Underworld, May 20th through May 24th. It ends early in the East Coast at 3 a.m. It usually starts at about 3 a.m. It could be 4, it could be 2. Somewhere around there. Daylight savings time and video games doesn't go that well together. May 23rd, you have Trials of Piety. You get a yellow trainer hero, and you get monk and cleric emblems. Need those cleric emblems for my white rabbit. Great hero. And Ninja Tower will be on the 26th of May. And it will run through the 31st. You see it there. And Atlantis Rises starts on the 31st and leads into June. Let's talk about the Ninja Tower a little bit more. This is the event, one of the events I'm the most excited about. I'm finding people do not like it. It frustrates me. I get furious at it. When 3 heroes get cursed in one round, or I bring characters in for the first time and then they're all cursed out, it's a lousy thing. It's very hard to avoid the curse. It's very challenging. It takes a deep roster. It takes good attack, hit 3s. I still haven't beaten it, so I'm not going to preach and proclaim to be good at it. It takes good tile play. I am sorry I went in with weak heroes in the beginning of the last one, and I went in with weak heroes. I don't start getting curses generally until about level 20 to 25. Will be like the first levels where I start getting curses. You can just play items and play the boards in the early levels well enough that you don't really need to worry about curses until level 20 is my feeling on the Ninja Tower. You shouldn't worry about them. Because I didn't want to lose heroes, I bought in weak things, 3s, 4s. It's fun to play new heroes too at the very beginning, but it cost me a lot of points, which cost me places and better prizes in the end of the Ninja Tower last one. Not too happy about that. Should have just taken 4s and 5s in the beginning levels instead of trying to do all 3 teams for like 10, 15 levels. Probably not the smartest maneuver. The Ninja Tower gets harder and harder because the players get better and better at it. The score is going up exponentially every time there's a Ninja Tower, the top score of the top player. Generally get like top 50%. Don't get the worst prizes, maybe the third from the worst prizes. Maybe the fourth if I'm doing well. I don't remember exactly. It gets you emblems. The prizes as you go along the Ninja Tower, you'll get your tornadoes and stuff back. You'll never get as many as you use, but if you don't use items, you're going to get good prizes for doing the Ninja Tower. The rounds typically drop things like tornadoes in the prizes. They drop emblems, they drop Ninja Tower tokens, but they drop good prizes each level. So I do recommend doing the Ninja Tower. I don't recommend going as heavy as you can on it, but you can get tornadoes and things from doing the Ninja Tower. I recommend trying, maybe not bringing, if you want to win, you would bring things like tornadoes and you would go item heavy, but if you wanted to get more out of it, you would just do it and you would think your way through it using good teams. Basic items. That's my view on the Ninja Tower. I think I spieled enough on that. Trials of Decimation is May 26th. It gets you purple trainer hero, fighter emblems, and wizard emblems. Far Home Pass is going on right now, actually. It starts the first days of May. It started about an hour ago here, and it will probably go till, I don't know, sometime tomorrow, sometime the next day. So we have Far Home Pass going off, which is the gloves and the Tomb of Tactics, and that will go until May 1st, which I forgot at the very beginning. And then at the very end of May, on May 28th, 29th, we have Far Home Pass again, the one for the Compass and the Damascus Blade. Fighting a sneeze. So the 29th, Far Home Pass 1 for Compass and Damascus Blade. The 30th of May, we have the Trials of Nature, which get us Druid and Ranger emblems. Again, mixed Rangers with Ninja Troops if you have them. It gets you a green trainer hero. The 31st of May, we'll start Atlantis Rises. And there's 2 of the heroes involved, Inari and Ursina. I can only guess at the featured heroes of the month at this time. Past heroes of the month, the ones for this month would be Ranveer and Raphael. If you know who came after Raphael, the colors have a order. It might be Ruben. It is Ruben. I got Ruben. I could be wrong on that, but it's either Ruben or Zulag. I think it's Ruben or Zulag. They might be the featured heroes of the month. Ranveer, I don't know why he's featured in that Atlantis Rises. I don't know that he was a past hero of the month. He came before I think I started. He was around when I started playing, I think, but I could be wrong on that. I believe it's going to be Zulag, or probably Ruben will be like the featured hero of the month in Atlantis Rises. You might be able to guess it if you know the color order. I wish I could tell you more. Ninja Tower, I hope to beat it this time around. I always hope to beat it. I hope not to use as many items. I hope to go smart with teams early on. More talk. Teltoc. Teltoc time. Wow, I'm messy and disorganized. I'm not surprised. I still have to do my taxes. There's an extension because of COVID. There's an extension until May 15th because of COVID, but I expect to draft my taxes sometime this weekend. Fun. Okay, Teltoc, a great place to get heroes. We see all the heroes down the side. Not the biggest fan of the trick hero, Guardian Owl. How do you do this? The reflect color is yellow, I hope. It shows yellow, so we're going to believe it's yellow. It's not purple. So you want your purple heroes ready for this. I have a good purple team. Purple and red are probably the colors you want to focus on. I missed Legendary last month. I was furious. I didn't look at Legendary the last day of the event. I was sitting in like 70k the second to last day, so I was like, I'm going to get the 3 flasks. And every time I see a flask, I get mad at the game. Typically, I get the second tier from the bottom for prizes. I don't play the challenge events that hard. I use them for leveling and purposes as such. Meaning auto rare 3 a lot. I'll go hiking and I'll just auto every 2 minutes. Or I'll decide to clean my apartment and do things like mop and kind of hit the auto button. Wash dishes, do a couple dishes, hit the auto button. Find tasks on a weekend that kind of go along with hitting the auto button. It's a big waste of time. At least I can see it. It gets things done too, though, instead of just sitting there blatantly and playing video games. Kind of talked about it. The colors you probably need are red and purple. Red stacks and purple stacks. The bosses. Rare 3 is definitely a purple stack, it looks like. The problem with purple and yellow, as I always say, is the dichotomy. Purple is strong against yellow, but also weak against yellow, and yellow is strong against purple, but also weak against yellow. Whereas red is strong against green, but weak against blue. So it doesn't work the same way, and green would attack a red weakly, so you might want to beat the last level with reds instead of purples, because you have a yellow boss there that's going to be strong against purple, whereas nothing in that last group of enemies is going to be strong against red. It makes the dichotomy between purple and yellow a tricky one. The yellow is strong against purple, so you're going to have an easy chance at death, and you might not get the health bonuses. Then again, there's things like that Gullenbursty Pig, which overload the overheal. That's a great hero. If you get him, you should definitely level him. That's my 2 cents on the challenge event. I hope you have a great time gaming this month. May your pulls be lucky. Happy May. Have a great game. Adios.